Today we are going over location, education, safety, cost of housing, retail and recreation, and diversity. And we've got Battle of the Burbs, Prosper, Texas, Frisco, Texas. Which one's better for you and your family? Welcome to the Dallas Real Estate Channel. This is Tommy Wooten, putting the woot woot in real estate. For representation, click the link in the comment section or the description below. Let's get into it. This is a battle of neighboring suburbs, both of which have experienced a ton of growth. To the people that grew up in these two North Dallas suburbs, these places are unrecognizable. In 2010, Prosper had less than 10,000 residents, and today it's tripled in size with over 30,000 residents. In 2010, Frisco had 117,000 residents, and today it sits at more than 230,000 residents. Billions, and I mean billions of dollars have been spent in Prosper and Frisco respectively, and it's just amazing to see the development. Both Frisco and Prosper have land that is split between Denton and Collin County. Both Frisco and Prosper have land that is on the east side and the west side of the Dallas North Tollway, a major thoroughfare that spans from downtown Dallas straight north into the far north Dallas suburbs. This round really comes down to easy access to airports and downtown areas. Frisco is just a 23-mile drive to both DFW International Airport and Dallas Love Field. And since Prosper is on the north border of Frisco, it takes just a little bit longer, add 10-15 minutes to get to these locations. Frisco is just a 28-mile drive to downtown Dallas and a 46-mile drive to downtown Fort Worth. For Prosper, again, add on 5 to 15 minutes to each of those drives, and that means that Frisco wins this round in a landslide. Next round, education. Prosper ISD has 17 elementary schools, 4 middle schools, and 3 high schools. According to niche.com, Prosper ranks as the 5th best school district in the state for athletes, 44th best in the state for teaching in, and 10th overall as far as the 1,018 school districts go in the state of Texas. Frisco, on the other hand, ranks 35th in the state for athletes, 87th in the state for teachers to teach in, and 7th overall when compared to 1,018 school districts in Texas. This is a little bit of a wash, but I'm gonna give a little bit of a push to Prosper ISD. Next round, safety. Neighborhood Scouts crime statistics tell us that Frisco has a very low crime rate with 12 per 1,000 residents. On the other hand, Prosper comes in lower with 3 crimes per 1,000 residents. Likewise, Prosper scores an A+ in safety, while Frisco is not far behind, scoring an A in safety on Neighborhood Scout. Both are very impressive, but let's look at bestplaces.net. It gives us a safety index rating, and Prosper's comes in at 89.3, with Frisco coming in right behind it at 82.5. Both are absolutely commendable, and you'll be very safe in each, but for the sake of competition, Prosper wins this round. Next round, cost of housing. This may come as a surprise to some of you, but Prosper actually has the higher price per square foot at $262 right now in 2023 compared to Frisco's $242. This is something else. Now, when we look at the average sales price, we see that Prosper has a whopping $929,000 average sales price. This includes a lot of new construction. Frisco, on the other hand, has an average sales price of $798,000. That's quite a bit less than what Prosper offers. Let's weigh the pros and the cons. Frisco, on one hand, has a very vibrant community, a ton of amenities, and a robust job market. Prosper, on the other hand, a tight-knit community, a serene setting, and larger home lots. All that being said, Frisco does win this round for being the more affordable of the two suburbs. Next round, retail and recreation. Prosper has 634 acres of open space and common ground. This includes park and more than 50 miles of hike and bike trails, a 27-acre lake that is stocked full of some really good bass. Prosper has a phenomenal sporting facility in Frontier Park. As far as dining is concerned, we look at the gates of Prosper and the Windsong Ranch area. Now let's talk about Frisco. Frisco has a lot of stuff to help you get out of the house. It's a totally different animal, and it's really not fair to compare. You can visit the Star and have an evening there. That's the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters, and you've got shopping and dining and just a great common ground area there. You can go to an FC Dallas game. You can go to a Frisco Rough Riders game. You can go see the Texas Legends, which is the G League team to the Dallas Mavericks. Frisco has hundreds of restaurants, a lot of which are top tier. Great steakhouses, great sushi. Frisco has the new PGA of America as its world headquarters. And up and coming is Frisco's newest development, Fields, which will feature more than 2,500 acres of new development, including residential and commercial, and a new town center, which will be on the north end of Frisco, very close to, you know what? Prosper, Texas. For the sake of competition, Frisco does win this round. Last round, diversity. When we look around Frisco, we see that it has around 230,000 residents. This compared to Prosper's approximately 30,000 residents. There's a big difference. The average age of the Frisco resident is around 35 years old. This speaks to a young family that is just starting out for the most part. Prosper, quite similar, but 38 years old is the average age per resident. Frisco shines with an average household income at around $130,000. Prosper doing even better than that with an average household income of around $160,000. Both suburbs promote a very strong economic foundation. Prosper having around a 17 to 18% ethnic population, but Frisco really shines with its 41% ethnic population. The shocker for me is the rising demographic of households that have at least two races represented. Prosper coming in at 5% with Frisco 10% in that category. All that being said, Frisco is the more diverse of the two suburbs and wins this round. Guys, I hope this was beneficial to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. Looking forward to the next one.
TommyWooten.com. TommyWooten.com. TommyWooten.com.